Oh, Gamera, how is it going? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know, that cherry tree is going to bloom. I wonder if it's earlier this year. Is this tree blooming? But I think this might be a peach or something, or doesn't look like a cherry. Oh, it's a plum, I think. Yeah, plums are done. Almost. Oh, there's another plum over there. How is New York? Is the winter finished? I heard there's snow in Saskatchewan. I hope it's not cold. Yeah, it's nice to see some trees around. Look at these ones. Let's get the... Oh, that's a bulbul, the bird. But here, look at this. Look at this. Plum blossoms, late, but very nice. So nice. I don't see any bees. It's been recently cold. Maybe they have eaten all the plum honey. They're saving it for the cherry season. Cherry blossoms. This is old plum blossom. They look very nice, and I was sneezing a lot during that time. I went hiking, and I could see the pollen 10 meters away from me. Oh, and then I was sneezing, and I had to walk with my face up because I ran out of Kleenexes. Now maybe it's second wave coming, hopefully not. Winter is fighting spring. One day cold, and then the next much better. Oh, okay, it's coming slowly. Here it's warming up. It's been, jumpy as well. The one day there was 27 degrees Celsius, and then the other one was like 2 degrees. But now I think it's above 10 at night. It's getting there. Hope these trees don't release pollen. It's kind of cloudy around. There might be some other types of pollen. How are your cats? Are they having fun? I was watching TikTok, and there are these AI cats who pretend to be humans, and then a human complains to the cat, and the cat goes into a tantrum. Sometimes the cat is a McDonald's worker. It's hilarious, but not real. Just they're licking themselves. As usual. I've been so much geocaching. I went to this geocachers meet. And then we went to explore World War II tunnels in the mountains. Oh, helicopter. I've met so many geocaching people. They knew me because I've been geocaching, 10 years, so they knew me from all the log messages I always leave in the log books of the geocaches. Then I could figure out, oh, this is that guy. Oh my god. He has discovered 20-something thousand geocaches, and I have barely I'm 4 away from 2,000. So I'm getting a 2,000 badge, 2,000 discovered geocaches badge. Just okay. And last weekend I was geocaching on a bicycle. Made friends with one American from Hawaii, but his mom is from Japan. You couldn't find one in a Central Park because there are lots of people and it must be well hidden, or maybe it's in a plain view and you don't know. Yeah, you have to keep on trying. I think once you get going, it's easier and easier. Geocaching. I've been walking, in the past few months and doing geocaching because stuff was in the mountains where I cannot take my bicycle. And every weekend I went into the same mountain and I went up and down and from different hiking trail to find it. I solved puzzle caches to find the real, locations. I solved normal caches. Wow. I solved earth caches. Earth caches are so much fun, last weekend I went to the coordinates which pointed at the front of one building in part of Tokyo. And that one was about learning how many different fossils are in the building's wall, because they used some marble sheets in there. Not marble, something that was polished. And I could read about these fossils, and wow, I didn't know this was a fossil. And oh, this one looks like ammonite here. Oh, this is a fossil. So I learned about that stuff. And then another cache is it's a Werigo type. This one is, you have to download a cartridge, they call it, and you load that cartridge into a special software, and then when you arrive at the coordinates, the cartridge starts playing and it gives you instructions what to do, and that you kind of play like a game. You choose different things there. You go to this place and it tells you, oh, how many trees have been here, and count the number, and you have to choose. And then when you answer that, it takes you to another place, and you have to physically walk to that place to progress to the next stage. And there's lots of visuals in there. It was fun, I haven't done this one before, and it was the first time of this kind of cache to solve. Oh, the water is flowing. Something happened here, and the water is escaping somewhere, because this used to be a pond and now it's not. Maybe something's here. Oh, it's flowing somewhere. Let's track the pressure of the spring. Wow, pretty weak today. Maybe because it's dry. Faint sound of water passing through. But hey, it's super clean. It's a brain massage. So next trail of geocaches, not sure where to go. I think I'm gonna walk it because it goes around one of the zoos in Tokyo, but on the outside of it, in the kind of like hills, not mountains really. And that's gonna be fun. And there were these jigsaw puzzles, you know. I saw like 500-piece puzzles, 200-piece puzzles, 600-piece puzzles. Oh. And then I got, you know, coordinates to the hidden caches. And then, you know, it was in the mountains, so it's so hard to discover it. Because there's like, you know, trees, branches. The photo was taken at the hint photo was taken at a different time. Sometimes it was hidden behind a stone, in a wall of stones. Check out my garden today. Totally mushy, muddy after all the February snows. Wow, you're gonna get lots of water. That's good. For me, I have harvested my peppers that I grew, and I have my new planter. I still need to put earth in it. I need to transplant my potatoes because they seem to expand my other planters. They grow giant balls, I think now, like giant balls of potatoes. And the peppers, you know, I have lacto-fermented celery with these peppers. Oh, it was so good. 2 weeks of the fermentation, and you take out the celery stick. It is still crispy, and it's got, you know, nice spicy taste to it and a little bit of sourness. Like, that was the best. Oh, there are ducks over there. And then I have cleaned up all my other dead tomatoes. And one of my plants on the other side of the window has frozen, so I need to replant it. It's one of the spider plants, but that's gonna be easy. Just waiting for one of the spiderlings to launch. And I got, I got lots of automation done. I made my lock electronic on my door, so I can open it with a fingerprint or phone or a code or a phone. I got air purifier, which turns on if there is pollution. I was changing a flat tire on a bicycle last week, and I used some organic solvents. Man, the purifier went crazy. It detected. I thought it was like broken or something, or it doesn't work, but it's there, detecting like pollen and various other types of things. And there's also a little table with a charger on top, so I can put my earphones on top and they will charge. And under the table there's a little light where the air escapes. So when it's red, it means it's heavy pollution, and when it's blue, it's fresh air. What else did I do? Then I got new infrared blaster to control my lights. So I can have morning lights, evening lights, getting into the mood, that stuff. What else? Oh, and I've got a living room thermometer with humidity, so I know what's the humidity indoors. Then I've got one in the bedroom, so I know what's the temperature on the bed level. And then I have one thermometer outside, so I know what the temperature is outside, and that also displays in the living room. And the humidity as well. And it also tells me the weather for the next day, time and date, and basic stuff. Or if it's wet or comfortable or hot or dry. That tells me if it's dry, it tells me to go and put some water into the plants. And the thermometer in the bedroom is measuring the carbon dioxide accumulation, or levels in parts per million. So when I sleep in the morning, the carbon dioxide is the highest. It's like that kind of air, it makes you sleepy, and maybe you get headache or stuffy, or but when I open window, it goes down to the outside levels. So at least I know what the air pollution. Oh, that's a parrot flying. Wow, it's flying really fast. Catch that guy. Yeah, I'm not finished because I want to automate my bathtub. See, my bathtub has a remote control, but it's above bathtub for making bath and for turning on the gas for hot water. So I want to put a little remote button pusher there, so when I can program it, so when I'm at home that will be on, or maybe in the kitchen I'm gonna put the switch there on the wall, so when I want to turn it on, actually I can just press it and I don't need to go to the bathtub to press it there. And when I don't need it, I just shut it down. And then I want to do the same, some kind of automation. For example, when I'm arriving at home, I have when the GPS detects that I'm closing and arriving close to home, the air purifier kicks in and starts stirring the air, so I can come to some stirred air. Freshen up air. And then I also want to make the radio play when I open the door and turn on the lights, but that's in the future. I have so many ideas how to program this. And I want to make nice lighting, like at night, put lights under table, under the desks, or around my bicycle. What do you call it? I bought in IKEA a shelf, but it fits my bicycle perfectly when it's folded. So I keep my bicycle in there. I want to put lights at the back of it so it glows. And then maybe under the bed and behind the sofa, and maybe some standing lights. And then I can design different color themes with them, and for different weather configurations. Yeah, the boring white light is so depressing. But when you fire up all these designed lights. They are LEDs, but you can tell it which color you want it to shine. And maybe the final thing will be, if I'm not in that room, turn the lights off. So I never have to, like, go in and, turn them off. I'll forget to turn them off. Sometimes I go out and I forgot the light. Human presence sensor. I'm so free without going and using my key. I just open the door, ka-ching. Maybe I shouldn't have even bought the fingerprint scanner. I can open it with the credit cards too. It's really cool. And some other IC chips. But I could have just used my phone, so when I get close, the door automatically unlocks. Yeah, like if you look on TikTok, some of the people have these lights inside. But it's so cozy, like you can change these colors to, when it's raining outside, it's all looking so nice and blue, and inside you have this warm glow. I have a thing programmed that when I say evening lights, they all like go dimmer and oranger, and sounds of fireplace are coming from a little speaker I have. But I have no fire really, so but it feels cozy, I started watching Oscars yesterday. I still have, I think, 2 hours to go. When did Oscars happen? This week? Last week? How behind am I? There's so many movies that I have seen, but yeah, maybe there are some that I missed and I really wanna see if they're worth watching. Oh, it's a senior tour of the park. Yesterday, oh yeah, that's also, I'm not that behind. And I want to put lights also in my entrance. That would be cool if I could put lights behind the toilet, and when you enter the toilet, the lights start glowing. But when I enter it at night, I don't want them to glow. So maybe, I wonder if that's programmable. Everything will be lit up. Party mode, chilling mode, sleepy mode. I don't know. What other crazy idea will I get? Didn't think it was well-produced show. Yeah, in the past years, it's just some strange American pomp. Oh. Flight coming in. I have here barbecue is happening. Conan O'Brien is so old now. His haircut is still the same though. So many new actors. I'm watching The Pit. Do you know Pit? That show about hospital. That's intense. Oh god, that's intense. They move the camera so quickly, and you can almost get a motion sickness. "90-Day Fiancé." That's such a trashy show. But what I like about it is when they go to different countries from America. It's like, like, wow, you can see, like, oh, it's a difference. Like Philippines, wow, look at that poverty. They sleep on the floors. Wow, unbelievable. Look at the jungle of Amazon there. Seen a couple of episodes. Oh. On YouTube. Yeah, I heard of that. Well, everything is on YouTube today. If you're gonna follow the Eurovision, for example, it's all on YouTube. It's all free. So Eurovision is coming next. I wonder which country will be hosting. I have to check. Whoever won last time, but I forgot. I think it was in Switzerland. In Davos, maybe? No, it was some other city. We'll see if they make any cool music. Everything is expensive, Gemea. Gasoline is through the roof now. It's crazy. Crazy. American embassy has like special protection in Japan because they are scared of attacks. But here is so peaceful. Coffee. Here too. Oh my gosh. It's supposed to be better. America's supposed to be great again. It's like getting worse and worse. How many decades will it take to fix this? 50 years. We'll be all gone by then. Ah. Wow, comfy. Yeah, like imported chocolates. Like, what was it? An American. What was it? Some raisin chocolate, raisin covered chocolates. I bet they cost like $2, and here they are $9 because they are imported. But the Japanese chocolates are still cheap, and I bought it and it didn't even taste good. Everything is expensive. There's no rice still. It's like second year with no rice. The rice prices never went down. So I suppose they could even be higher now or go higher. Yeah. You think they will turn around? My gosh, it will take so long to fix everything. I cannot buy my computer because the RAM prices are too expensive. It's the end. It's the end. Yikes. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thanks for coming. And I wish you a fantastic Tuesday. And hope things warm up so you can start planting your garden. Oh, they're cutting branches here. Safety pruning. So, thanks for coming and take care. See you again. Bye bye.